Thanks for having us over.
Thank you.
So, isa kasi tinuro sa akin, pag may elepante daw sa room, ipakilala mo na kagad. So, I think yung pinaka reason why this came about then is because during the blogger event that was hosted nung kila Mike Defensor, the main issue that he threw out, actually yung buong session, most of the session revolved around his allegations against you for the food and drinks budget that was supposedly 30% of the 250 million. I forget the number of last year. And we just wanted to find out, since the mayor position next year, diba? The QC budget is so big, and most of us here are from QC, and we were really concerned. And of course, we wanted to hear your side as well. As pag sinulat namin yan, at least kahit paano, fair yung presentation namin to our readers. So, ang dami, parang press con.
Yes. Ano rin yan? Online din yan?
Yeah. Ang galing instant setup. Okay, wow, ito din. Wait, I'm now overwhelmed. So, siguro sir, we can start with that. Maybe you can just explain to us kung totoo ba, and if ever, ano yung kwento behind that?
There are three modes of procurement sa auditing and accounting procedure ng government. And one of which is the emergency purposes. We have the Office of the Vice Mayor is maintaining the rehabilitation center. So parang may mga nakakulong yun di ba? Parang nire-rehab mo sila So at one point, in the year 2003, I believe, we went through the process of bidding. And then, because the bidding process is so long, it takes like 2 months or a month or 3. Nagutom yung mga tao doon sa nire-rehab namin. Kaya marami nagtatakasan, marami nagpupulasan. So what we did is, as suggested to us, the City Council gave us an authority that the Office of the Vice Mayor go through the process of negotiated bid or negotiated contract for the procurement of foods and beverages sa loob ng rehabilitation center. So yeah, there's an authority from the Quezon City Council. Now the others, there are a lot of programs under the Office of the Vice Mayor, about 10 of them, that entails seminars, trainings. So, tsaka hindi lang training yun. Sabihin, meron din talaga mga services na provide. Basic operation tule.
Sir, one question. Yung emergency procurement or negotiated contracts or whatever, since when ho to nag-start?
Tagal na yan, auditing procedure. Tagal na yan.
What I mean to say is, when did the Quezon City government start?
Even nung panahon namin ni Mike, nung nag-konsel siya.
2003?
No, 1992, gano'n.
So, since then, emergency procurement every year?
Well, I don't know the other offices, pero
every year
practically meron ganyan.
Every year. And every year merong reason, like merong disaster in Quezon City?
No. You mistake the emergency procurement on the calamity fund. That's different. Calamity fund is 5% of the local source.
Okay.
And that becomes automatic yung 5% calamity fund for emergency purposes. That is different from the emergency purchase. So do not mistake it by emergency. No? That's a different.
Try to understand kasi okay. Yung rehabilitation which made the procurement of this mode necessary, did it happen every year? Regularly na meron gano'n?
Yeah. In fact, we were cleared by COA for the past 7 years. And then 2008 as well.
How much was procured under this method?
I do not have the figures.
Pero sir, with regards dun sa isa pa rin sinasabi na 30% daw ng budget yung pumunta sa food and drinks, is that correct?
I don't think that's accurate.
Hindi totoo yung 30%?
That's not true. Because sinasummarize kagad yung 300 million and then 30%. Tapos tinotal nila 300 times 9 years is 2.7 billion. That's not the actual computation of the budget. It increased over the years. So hindi siya 300 from the beginning.
Pero from last year's budget, how big a percentage was
I stopped the increase in the budget in the year 2007.
2007.
Tsaka increment lang namin siguro mga 5-10% based on the inflationary rate ng economy natin.
So, lahat yun pumupunta dun sa programs for feeding for all of the programs kasama?
All programs na nandun.
Magkano ang annual revenues ng Quezon City?
At gross, this year at gross it's 11.6 I think.
Last year, you mean 2009?
At gross ngayon, yung receivables, at gross, yeah, 11.6 billion.
Billion, wow!
And then sa revenue, labas doon yung SEF at saka yung internal revenue allotment at saka yung special education fund. It's about 9.6 billion pesos.
9.6. Kunti lang diferensya sa Makati.
Yeah, konti lang.
Ilan sa Makati?
Mga nasa 12 billion thereabouts.
Sa gross.
Yeah. And then this is the biggest city in
in the metropolis.
Manila with a population of
2.7 something.
2.7.
So sir, how many times tayo nagpa-feeding? Based din dun sa...
Hindi naman feeding lang yun.
Ay,
Maraming
feeding.
programs yun.
Okay.
Programs yun.
There was one which was about 700,000 for 1 month. For 50.
I don't know where he got that figure.
They had photocopies of.
Is that a certified true copy?
One of the motions certified.
Sir, ibigay na lang kami sa'yo. Ito yung ibigay niya sa amin eh. Ayoko na i-uklat at ipakita pa sa lahat ng tao. Pero I'll just turn this over to you.
Sige, I already
Kasi
have a copy of this.
Yun yung pinapakita niya sa mga
I
vloggers
think yung
at sa mga tao.
700,000 is for tahanan.
Yeah, for 30 days.
Ito rin oh. So, kompleto na yan. Lahat na binigay sa akin. Just so you can check it din.
Oh, maganda. Maganda.
And was it true that,
Ay, ito naman.
Because of course we want the mayor that we will vote, at least we know something about him. And when you were confronted by that issue, you cried in front of so many people?
No, my crying does not have anything to do with the accusation. My crying is that first, tatlong beses ako umiyak eh. The first time I cried was before the barangay captains of a particular district. I was crying because my father is frail. He's 76 years old, nabali na yung kanyang paa. And that for over the past several years that I've been in government, 25 years of that, wala naman akong kaso or anything. I've not been accused of anything at all. And he took care of his name just to preserve yung pangalan namin sa serbisyo publiko. And then all of a sudden, biglang may ganito pa. Parang masakit. So parang kawawa naman yung tatay ko. Nalagaan niya yung pangalan niya eh. The second time was sa 3rd District. Mga kagawads naman. Christmas party. Ang reason naman doon is that ito yung 3rd District mga kagawads. Out of 256 I think, 180 of them came. And I never thought that somebody we belong to the same district eh, that they would be there to support me. Walang walang pera, walang nothing. They're the ones who organized it. And the second reason for that is parang ito yung distrito na sinimulan ko eh. No? I ran for public office in 1992 as councilor. But I was in government already since 1985. So parang sarap naman yung feeling na meron pa sumusuporta sa distrito kung saan kami magkasama at distrito namin ni Mike. So andun yung value, yung second dun yung value ng friendship. Na naalala ko lang at that time when Mike was still congressman under the Herbet administration. Nung tatakbo na ako for vice mayor in 2001. No less than the President Herbet was pushing me to run against him. Tapos sabi ko, sir, hindi ko pwede. Then kasama ko yan, nagrarally tungkol sa tuition, tungkol sa student representation sa council. Seatmate ko yan sa city council.
Ganun pala kayo, you go away long.
Kaklase ko yan for 2